Hello! We need to move out of our current studio and build a new one and furnish it with a lot of tech.
We are calling out to our listeners, our viewers, anybody who can support to donate to our fundraiser.
We want to make the best, funniest, most narratively compelling show that we possibly can that looks and sounds fantastic, because let's be honest, the biggest ick is when a podcast has like terrible sound quality.
We know times are tough, so if you can't donate, don't stress, but simply sharing this would be absolutely epic.
For those of you who can donate, we would like to offer a token of our appreciation. So when you go to Ko-fi and you make your donation, make sure to leave your name, because we will then hide it somewhere in our brand new studio space.
We'll share more about what we need and why as we go, but for now, any donation and any sharing of the fundraiser would be absolutely amazing. So, go out and roll the damn dice!
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm the DM.
Hello, I'm Moa and I'm playing Blue, the human fighter rogue.
Hi, I'm Stephen and I'm playing Lahan, the half-elf monk.
Hi, I'm Tony and I'm playing Oriana, the tiefling rogue sorcerer.
I'm Joanne and I'm playing Mardy, the hill dwarf who is a forge cleric.
I'm Luke, playing Flight, the Air Genasi wizard. Oh, why do I almost say sorcerer? What am I doing?
Because it's fun to say.
Yeah.
Sorcerer.
And sorcerers are better than wizards. Just saying.
No.
Tells the Harian.
Yeah, so you're in this library. You've found a couple of books and a big metal box, and a figure has silhouetted against the incoming morning sun. And he says, "Howdy, y'all!"
Oh, fuck, am I related to you too?
And as he enters in, you see it's Goldie.
Ah, Goldie! You alright?
Howdy.
Alright, how are you doing?
You've saved the library.
Oh, we did that.
Yeah, well, that's what us heroes do.
I mean, some of it's a bit scorched,
Yeah,
but...
sorry about that.
Yeah, we did.
Morody's accent is making it really hard to hold other accents.
Yes.
Oh, so have you guys met yet? So, Goldie,
No,
this is
who
Mardy,
is
Goldie.
Alright.
Mardy is a dwarf like you.
Mardy Asmic.
Oh, yeah.
But no metal bits.
We've... Lahan,
Yeah.
we've, met.
Oh, right, when was that?
So, you know how we spent, a month together?
Yeah.
Goldie.
Yeah.
Well, he was around, right?
Yeah.
So, we met each other.
Oh, I was drunk a lot that time.
That is true.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
And then there are these other people that matter.
Well, who saved the library?
Oh, me and Marty.
Well done.
Thank you.
And you saved these three as well.
Who?
No.
Who the
Right.
fuck is that?
Right. Excuse me. Hi. The name's Blue. It was a team effort.
And Goldie sort of flicks a finger, and in come 7 or 10 pretty hench-looking dwarves, about a good half foot taller than him.
Oh yeah, now's probably a good time to mention mech dwarfs hate tieflings.
Oh,
Lol.
good.
Whoa. Okay. Hi. Goldie was it? So this was a team effort, and Ori was very vital to the saving of the library. And she's kind of part of our crew. Ignore Lahan, because he's talking out of his arse.
Do you know her?
Never met her before in my life.
Excuse me, motherfucker. What are you doing?
What?
He's known her for, a really long time. They
20
were,
years.
best mates, and they've just found out they're related, and he's a bit pissy.
And he's handling it like an absolute twat.
Thank you.
That just got me. I don't know.
I mean, that does scan. I've spent a few months with him.
So, Goldie, you got a problem with me? You're going to come here to my face and tell me? Or are you going to start bitching about me to the rest of my friends?
I like her spirit.
Oh, nice.
I thought they were all religious freaks.
Oh, fuck that.
No, it's only the Von Riders that are like that. You know, the ones that are descendant from Harkness's line, you know, the Dark Moon. Obviously, you're not descendant from his line. You're just you're his stepdaughter, aren't you?
Ugh, suppose so.
Isn't it a matriarchal line you people follow?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty backwards. We vote.
Yeah, well, you know.
That's
So
the choice.
It is what it is.
So she's older than you, younger than you,
Older.
Oh, well older.
and she's,
Well older.
she's a Von Rider.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm right here. You could ask me.
So she's heir to the
Fucking
throne of
hell.
Domania.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, Richard's going to be well pissed.
Oh, there's the other thing. Yeah, no, Von Ryder supposedly heir to Domania now that I didn't die in hell, I suppose. That's nice to know, actually, thinking about it.
Yeah, she did actually abandon her brother in hell, who was like her rival for the throne, so pretty cutthroat.
Dude, okay, you were there.
Oriana
And
is going to
what's
throw
that?
a dagger at Lahan.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, 14's not gonna hit, so.
It's not going to hit.
Mardy is going to immediately get between them and grab an ear on either side.
Oh,
Right, now you two listen to me, you little whippersnappers. Now, we don't want infighting. We've got a job to do here, or you have, I think. So I think you should hug it out and just leave it behind you, because I am done with your nonsense, all right?
I mean, he started it.
She'll just pull on the ear.
Ah!
I said, all right.
Right.
Fine.
Brilliant, off you go, hug.
Can I roll a deception check?
Well, you're deceiving. Okay,
Marty.
yes. For, what,
Only 5.
so what were you trying to...
I'm admitting he's just saying, yeah, fine, no problem. As soon as he's out of the hold, he goes to headbutt Oriana.
Okay, so you don't believe him at all. So, are you going to let go of him?
I'm she's gonna let go of him, but then she's gonna put up, like, she's gonna raise her warhammer and put it kind of in the flow of where his headbutt would be. So he's just gonna headbutt metal.
So, roll to attack. I guess roll to attack Oriana.
Well, you're lucky, it would only be a 14.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit.
So that's going to miss Oriana.
Mhm.
Can you roll a...
Is it a strength check? or-
Dexterity saving?
Yeah, dex save, I think.
Dex save, right. To sort of like dodge.
To avoid smashing your face on the hammer.
Cool. So that was 26.
Okay.
And being a pass, no damage.
Yeah, I mean, you literally, your face is a centimetre from this.
How far is... So the hammer's here,
Yep,
and you're there,
yep.
and Oriana's the other side of
Uh-huh.
you. Can I reach around and grab her hair?
Like a couple of adults.
Yeah.
At this,
Well, Oriana's hair or my hair?
while you're,
Oriana.
so
Oriana's
while
hair.
you're doing
You're like,
this,
yeah, that's fine.
five dwarves have come round and grabbed hold of Lan, and 5 have come round and grabbed hold of Oriana. You can
Oh,
both do
fucking hell.
dex saves at disadvantage to see if they can.
At disadvantage,
Yeah.
that's 19.
Disadvantage, that is 17.
Yeah, apparently you're playing the child.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
He started it!
that
We
always
decided
got
that the
about
Wolfgon and
back home.
Ori dynamic was too wholesome, so...
I'm baffled. I don't get it.
Oh, he loves me, really. He doesn't mean it.
He's rolling lots of dice.
He's rolling a lot of dice.
So you squirm, and squirt. Well, they all get straight
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, no fair.
at advantage.
Yeah.
So you do squirm, and you sort of manage to avoid them, but there's just too many of them, and they are massive. They've got metal limbs, and that you are both now restrained.
Oh, at least buy me a drink first, lads.
And as they grab you, you drop this metal box.
Oh, my box!
And Goldie said, "What's that? That looks like one of our artifacts."
One of your artifacts. It's got a face on it.
And it's got a Murnig stamp on it.
This is you.
Yeah.
No, that's what we said.
So we were like, well, so it must be either about her or for her. So, kind of hers.
You'll need a key.
Yeah.
The only keys that you might be able to find on the island are in the Murnig headquarters.
Oh, yeah, okay, the Murnigs. Now they make all that technobabble stuff.
Well, yeah, Locks was one of them. He was like heir to the whole corporation when he was alive.
Oh, I liked Locks.
Yeah.
I only met him for a little bit, but yeah, he seemed quite nice. A bit, there's a bit of a cad perhaps, but he seems all right.
Wasn't he dead?
Oh.
Like ages ago.
Yeah, about
Complicated.
that. He got dead. Then his sister got godlike powers in the Feywild. Then she brought him back to life.
Fair enough.
Sounds like a good brother and sister relationship, if you ask me.
Oh, fuck off. Right, anyway, Murnig headquarters.
Hang on, I want to see what. So you've saved my library, but you seem to be taking quite a lot of things. What have you got there, Marty?
Oh, I found this book, right? Murfindore's Compendium of Magical Animals.
Oh, yeah.
And I opened it. And this.
Don't open it again!
No, do it.
Do
I
it.
showed
And
you.
I opened it. Yep.
Yes.
There's a whole page detailing gnolls.
Oh, okay. So these 4 gnolls came out, Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde, they found the box, this box thing, and then they sniffed around, and then went whoa, and off they went.
And they weren't a fan of carrots.
No one's a fan of your carrots.
What? Carrots are good for you.
No, carrots are good for you. Your carrots are weird.
What? Just they're purple.
No, they were just weird.
Oh, no one wants your purple carrot, mate.
So,
Put it away.
you saved our library. I think I can gift that to you.
Well, that's very nice. We were only going to borrow it, but that would be lovely.
Yeah, it will be funny. What have you got? Hey, Lanky. Longshanks, what have you got?
Oh, you talking to me, are you? Yeah, so it's a book, and it kind of spoke to us, and I kind of got a situation that applies to it.
Ah, the Book of Prophecy. It spoke to you.
Well, sort of. It kind of, it hummed in my hands and then opened up to a very particular page.
It said Merida of Brave's Book of Prophecy.
Mahubaline dust spikes.
Exactly what I
You
said.
read Celestial.
No, but it just kind of automatically went into my
It
head.
hasn't spoken in years. Centuries.
Oh, well, that's nice to make a gal feel special.
So what did it say?
Just that it just turned to a page that had this picture on it.
That-
And she'll like show him the picture.
It's strange times we're living in. That nobody has talked about that prophecy for so long.
Or they made it written on one of your maps, like a tourist guide.
Yeah, but we don't really talk about it, and if the book's talking about it.
Wait, what did you know about it? What is it? What's the prophecy?
Well, we used to have a god, well, they say a long time ago, but, before my time. Lamb something. Lammy, I think Lammy. Lamington. Something like that. What they say is when she stands at the center of the Hellmouth, it will close forever. And bring peace to our lands, and apparently this used to be not the wastes that you see today.
Oh,
But I mean, nobody puts much truck in.
and would you be, happy if that were to happen?
Hey, if all this pain stops, my arm, I can't barely move it, and his metal arm is sort of moving really unnaturally.
So, like, for the past few weeks, because the mech dwarves, if you don't mind me saying, like, they've spent centuries, if not millennia, like, heavily reliant on technology. But yeah, like, in the past sort of, about a month, innit? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, about the
About a
past
month.
month or so, they've all been going a bit sort of like malfunctioning, if you will. And weirdly, like, as time's gone on, it's got worse and worse and worse. Like, something's interfering with them, and it got closer.
Huh. Oh, how strange that would happen. Interesting. Where exactly is the Hellmouth?
Oh, it's on the central island.
Okay. And how would one, get there?
Oh, the
Horseless carriage.
What?
He's always going on about horseless
They're
carriages.
amazing.
Yeah, they keep blowing up. I wouldn't touch one.
It's half the fun.
Well, to get to the Hellmouth, you have to get the council to agree. You'd have to get the 7 members to agree.
Why is it always 7?
Like, there's something about 7, it's magical, isn't it?
You're talking about the Syndicate of the 7.
Oh yeah. Just
They based that on us.
Oh right.
We've always had 7. Scoundrels.
So hang on. So they've got to let us get onto the Hellmouth.
Yes,
Why?
it's the most holy site.
Oh, like, okay, but like, what if maybe people were going there for like a holy reason? They'd be alright?
Only if they were mech dwarfs.
Well,
And if they happen to have a way to possibly close the Hellmouth.
I wouldn't tell anyone about that.
Right.
There's things going on. You don't want to know politics. It's become dangerous.
Yeah, but I'm very interested in politics and the cultures of other places.
If you want to go, you'll have to get the votes. You'll have to do something enough in the different regions for them to allow you through. You'll only need 4, obviously. I can vouch for Hal Farham. You'll have our vote.
Okay.
You've saved our library. There's a job they've been talking about. Maybe you're the right people for it.
Oh, I'm not supposed to have
God.
jobs. I'm on my holidays. I'm going on my retirement gig.
Also,
Just gave you one of our most precious relics.
Yeah.
Perhaps you might want to do me this favor.
Oh, I see. So it wasn't a gift. It was just a thing.
a deposit.
A deposit.
Deposit.
No, I've not got a problem with that. I'm just asking.
Got it. So, like, do you think it's a good idea that I'm, like, going to Hellmouth and stuff, considering, my family line and stuff? Like, probably should just not do that job.
I mean, Lanky here wants to go.
Well, Lenky's, like, a law unto her own. I just... Surely, like,
Hey,
son of a vampire. I
Oh,
shouldn't be...
look, now he wants to fucking talk about family.
Marty's gonna reach up and grab his ear again.
Ah!
Laharn von Ryder.
Just had that pierced.
I know. I were there and you cried.
so listen. They're still holding these dwarfs, no?
Yes,
I was going to say, I was assuming we're still being like...
So, I don't think you should take the child.
Oh, yeah, no, she's kind of she
God.
comes with us. Don't worry, she can take care of herself. She
Yeah,
is,
even before she was magical, she was, like, looking after herself.
she
Well,
is harder than she looks.
If you'll go on my butt for me, because
I'd be absolutely honoured to go on your behalf.
okay,
The half. It's a difficult accent, that. The half.
You'll want to go because the key.
Yeah, no, I definitely need
Now,
the key.
the Murnig cars, they've been blowing up.
The Murnig what?
The horseless carriage.
Horseless carriages.
Oh, right, yep, that
Yeah,
thing.
you had the trike one.
You know, I
yeah.
blamed you for blowing up the one, and it wasn't your fault.
Nothing to do with us.
Yeah, but I
I
mean...
think we know now. They've been blowing up. A few people have been killed. The Murnigs are saying it's nothing to do with them.
Oh, you
But-
don't put techno babble and magic together. We've been saying this all
Well,
along.
we didn't think they were, but now the suspicion is they've been mixing magic into the things they've been selling us.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like that whole vibe, isn't it? That's what they're known for.
Well,
Oh, but you guys hate magic, don't you? Oh, man.
and we've been dealing with them for centuries, and they've assured us it's all tech, no magic. We don't believe them. We can't outwardly accuse the Murnigs. But if you could find evidence, the whole council would be very pleased.
So you're asking us to do a bit of a sneaky peek,
I'm asking you to go to the Murnig headquarters
right?
to break in.
Right.
to go to their boardroom,
Right.
where you might find evidence, you might find a key.
Are you saying that we're going to be going on a little heist?
A heist.
And yeah,
Oh,
the basement, or in the basement is where all their R&D is. It's where they have their museum. There might be information there. There might be a key there.
There's gonna be tons of shit to steal.
And with
Oh,
that,
no.
and she takes off her pirate hat and puts it on Goldie. You can have this. She's going to cast Creation, a 5th level spell, and she's going to make herself. I mean, she's still wearing yellow and orange.
Don't put magic on the best.
She's now going to make herself like a black ninja type hood and like shawl. I can do some sneaking.
Now, we never had this conversation.
No.
Of course not. Of course not, mate.
If you get caught, I will deny all knowledge of you.
Understandable.
Yeah, we're acting of our own fruition.
If anyone dies, I mean, any of you can die. But if any Murnig employees die, I will wash my hands with you, and you will be hunted to the ends of the earth.
No pressure then.
I mean, Murnig's like,
How do you feel about, like, lightly battered?
Gently naming.
I think what Goldie's saying is, this is a stealth mission.
Well,
We're not going to hurt anyone. We're just going to get in, steal a bunch of shit, and go.
I ain't never been that good at being stealthy.
Oh, don't wait,
luckily
it's so
for
much fun.
luckily for you, you've got a couple of rogues on your team, so we should manage it.
Right.
Worst final words. Okay, Goldie, sounds like you got yourself a deal.
Very good.
Oh.
Right then.
So, well, I bought, I got a carriage. I had one in storage, and I've got it out, and I've now got some. It's pulled by animals.
You mean like a carriage?
It's like a horseless.
Yes.
It's like a horseless carriage, but with horses. Is it horses?
No, they're not horses. They're like a I can't remember. They're like a beavery thing.
A
beaver?
beavery thing.
Well, we call them buckters.
Oh, Boctors.
Yes.
Oh, right, okay. Yep.
And they're very good on the desert terrain. But they look, they're quite big.
I wonder if there's a Boctor.
So not particularly stealthy.
Oh no, that's just to take you to the capital.
Okay.
How what's the word I'm looking for? Multicultural is the capital.
Yeah.
Capital will be fine. I'm concerned about the tieflings still.
Well, yeah, that's
The rest of you will be fine.
Yeah, I can't really. There's sort of a lot going on, really. I've got these things, points at horns. These things, points at the wings. This thing, points at a tail.
You're daughter of an all-powerful sorceress. Surely you can do something there. Disguise yourself.
Oh, the sourpuss attitude and obvious jealousy is really getting quite annoying there.
If you just stay hidden on the journey north, my men here are sworn to secrecy. I'll get a message ahead of you. I've got a man who can meet you with something to help, I'm sure.
I mean, yeah, if it's going to help, I'm happy to oblige.
Okay.
Can your men let go of me now, please?
Oh, yes. Let go.
Yep.
Thanks.
You're not going to fight anymore, are you? I mean, you can fight in the carriage, all you like. The only thing else you need to know is that the Murnig, it's usually quiet by about 7.
About 7.
But I'd be out of there by 6 in the morning, morning.
We got 11 hours to turn this around.
That's fine.
Go.
That ain't bad for a heist, you know. It's been a really long time since we've done a heist. At least 100 years.
Oh, do you remember that one where we went into the Tower of the Seven?
Yeah.
And we got that crystal, and then we nearly got caught.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody
And then
hell.
a bunch of people went in afterwards, and they got caught. But that's how Locke started. Oh, still not talking to you.
Wow.
Right.
This is going to be a long fucking heist.
Lovely. So, yeah, you go outside, and indeed, there's a carriage. It's being pulled by 4 things that do look a lot like giant beavers. But they've got these huge sort of webbed hands that sort of scoop through the desert at pretty high speed. It's a carriage. It's quite cramped with 5 of you in there, but there's enough room to sort of rest. If you sort of lie on the floor, lie in the seats, you can rest. It's the morning now, so it's sort of up to you guys what you want to do.
So how long have we been travelling for?
So it's about an 8-hour journey. You came south on the Tipsy Turtle,
Han's gonna-
immediately came here.
8 hours, you say?
Yes, the Han's going to get let go of any grudges.
I would say you probably can't have a long rest because you've only been awake for a couple of hours.
Right, I'm going to short rest it then. Can I have a short rest?
Yeah, you can have a short rest.
Nice.
Can't do anything about my hit points.
No.
Like
I've used all of my hit
But
dice.
obviously you don't have to immediately go. Like you don't have to go and. He didn't give you any time. So if you want
A
to,
time limit,
if you want
yeah.
to head north and then wait till the following evening.
Well, yeah, because we're gonna have to plan this thing. So why did we get in the carriage, head up? Wait, no, we've already carriaged. Wait, what?
Well, I mean, I was just explaining what the carriage was. It's up to
Okay.
you whether you're in the carriage or not.
I say, let's get up. Let's get up there. We'll deal with, the disguising you, and then we'll hunker down, and rest and plan for a bit. Should we
So
get
where are you in the carriage now?
We're in the carriage, yeah.
We're carriaging and
Carriaging.
talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
carriage and talk?
Can I ask? Would you mind if I had a little hold of the babber?
Oh,
I love a babber.
sure. I don't know if she really likes being touched all that much. We just kind of leave her to it.
Oh, we can leave her in the papoose if you like, and I can just rock her.
Sure. Blue feels guilty because she's had no instincts to do so. Oh, shit! Am I supposed to be doing that? I've just kind of left her in there.
Oh no, she'll be. You're getting her used to adventuring. That's good. That is. Just when there's downtime, give her a bit of a rock.
Okay. I've not fed her.
What, in like the 4 or 5 months you've been travelling?
You told me she didn't need
I
it.
did. I'm just intrigued that you have.
So I tried, but she sort of stuck her nose at it.
Hang
She
on.
didn't want
Wait,
to eat anything.
wait.
She's not had anything to eat for like.
Months.
Well, no, I tried, but she didn't want anything.
And she's growing.
Well, yeah.
At this point, it's Blue like.
Well, she'll have been sort of like, she'll have like gotten her out in front, and she'll kind of be like, "Do you want to come out?"
You just sort of, you can see in there is this sort of ball of white fur and feathers. It sort of moves a little bit, but there's no desire to leave.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. She can stay in there. I'll give her a rock.
Okay, and she'll hand the papoose over.
What?
What? The book. You saw the picture, yeah?
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, I know. I'm not an idiot. And
I
that's,
know, but you might have told people you're carrying around a baby god.
well, I'm not gonna fucking spread it around, you idiot.
Look, we're trying to get her down. Okay, so if we could stop with the raised
She just needs to
voices.
sleep. She's an omnipotent being.
She does not need your panic.
I am not going to tell that I wasn't going to spread it around with a bunch of metal-headed dwarves that I maybe have a god in my
Why are you
in
carrying around a god?
satchel on my back because who could potentially close the hellmouth? Okay, that's not something you just casually drop into a conversation.
Oh, you're a cute little god there, aren't you?
Listen,
I
we've
never-
been to hell and back, and you find out that you're and yes, we had to leave your brother there. It was not an easy decision.
Also,
He-
it was his choice.
he
decided
sacrificed himself. It was he
Whoa,
did this
whoa,
noble.
Inside voices, please.
Who sacrificed himself?
Rothgon.
Richard.
He said we should go. He didn't really give us much option, to be honest. He just did it. We had pitons. It was a whole thing. We couldn't go, and Morn was already dead. And it's like Blue's getting quite emotional. She had a bit of a ceremony on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
She has said her farewells to Morn and Rothgon, and she's at this point she's gonna rip her sleeve up. She's gonna pull her her arm up, and she's like, "Listen, okay, I got a tattoo." And she's gonna show Lahan this tattoo. I've got a drawing of it. And it is of it's a really simple outline, and she's gonna point at Oriana, and she's gonna like, "Ori did it, and it was really symbolic. And you know what? We've been through a lot, and it's a like line drawing of a like literally just very simple lines of a dragon engulfed in flame with like a half moon kind of wrapped around it, and it's like, and that's Morn and Rothgar and fuck you, okay?"
God, this whole Children of the Dark Moon thing. Right. First of all, yeah. Richard chose to stay in hell.
Yeah.
Yes.
But what? He's the most selfish, snivelling little shit.
He's been on a journey himself, you know, and he figured he could help us get where we needed to go. I answered a call, and the call was for the child, and I had to get her from hell, and we did it. And now we're here, and now I'm trying to figure out what to do, and she's gonna like brandish the book at him. And like, and you've been gifted a sister, and I need you to not be such a pretty bitch about it.
Do a persuasion.
What, against my pig-headedness?
I want to clap.
Can
I feel like
can I roll for misogyny?
Oh, and that is. Oh, it's not in that one. It's a 7. What was it? Sorry, persuasion.
Persuasion.
I've got a -1 to my charisma.
I mean, it's a good speech, but you aren't convinced to make up with Ori.
Also, you
I
can,
mean, I don't want to take away your.
No,
I thought
then
that was
you
fun.
don't have it.
I'm not trying to take
Right.
away your.
So,
also, you can call Richard a snivelling, selfish prick, but he's not being as much as a snivelling, selfish prick as you are.
right. I didn't choose to leave home. I had to, because my dad told me to, because I had to be out of the way so they could focus on Richard. So I ended up in a plug hole, and it's noisy, and it's smelly, and it's dirty, and I've got no comforts whatsoever, and I'm like, this tiefling guy's helping me out and packs me up with her, and then we spend the next, about 20 years? Yeah, hanging out. So Oriana was chosen family, and Rog and all the crew in the plug hole, in the fighting arenas, that was the people I chose to call family because my family didn't want me around. And to find out that actually somehow it's all part of a big plot, I assume my father had full knowledge of who you were. It's absolutely no coincidence you two have ended up together. It's just more games and manipulation and moving of chess pieces. So why exactly do you think I should be ecstatic about any of this shit?
Because it's not my fucking fault.
I'm talking to her, not talking to you.
As you said, comfort. A drawer slid out. It's full of food and drink.
Lahan picks the booziest.
And I will repeat, because it's not her fault. And you cannot blame her for being just as manipulated as you were. So quite frankly, surely it should bond you further.
So, you've got an 8-hour job.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, unless anyone else wants to say or do anything, I'm gonna fast forward. Yeah, so 8 hours journey. And yeah, you arrive at the northern city. They stop you like within sight of Murnig HQ, and a dwarf opens the carriage door. He says, "Fuck, you really are a fucking tiefling. Coming here are fucking brave lady."
Oh, tell me about it, mate. Fucking wild, isn't it?
Right, well, take this, and he throws a cloak at you, and he says, "Look, that will help, but and it's quite. It looks different to the cloaks you've been wearing. It's more elaborate, more embroidered. It looks like what you've seen some of the dwarves wearing. He says, now there's these, I got, the only thing I could get at short notice are these 3 tablets. They will disguise you as a mech dwarf.
Tablets or tablets?
Tablets, little pills.
Like pills.
I
supposed to have
immediately
an
went to,
iPad.
like, I went to
Sorry,
like
you meant
stone
Moses,
cards.
Yeah, I was
Sure,
thinking
sure,
like
sure.
Rosetta Stone. Like,
Yeah.
But it lasts for an hour.
Fuck. Okay.
So, but you got 3, so use them wisely.
Okay. Cheers, mate.
I've set you up in the hotel there, and he points to sort of a mid-range hotel. This bit of the city is sort of like Times Square. It's got a feel of a sort of real touristy city with kind of cheap hotels that tourists pay too much to stay in. And he sort of points you to. He says, "I've set you up in there. Just say Goldie sent you."
Great. Okay.
Is the cloak magical at all, or is it literally just a
Just a cloak.
fun cloak? Well, it's quite nice to be fair. I don't hate it. It's all right.
It's
This.
nice. It's good quality.
Yeah. No, you've got good taste, you haven't you?
No, thank you.
It might be a good idea if maybe I do the talking, as I could, I don't know, I could affect a limp. And they might think I am one of the techie dwarves.
Good shout.
Yeah.
And with the cloak, there might be something I can do to help with a different disguise once we get into the bar.
Oh, sorry. Are you talking to me again now?
Don't have to take my fucking help. You can just walk around being a tiefling and get stabbed up by mech dwarves. Not my problem.
Listen, okay, right, should we just breathe? We've all said a lot of words, we've all said a lot of things, we've all thrown some names out.
It's been a long 8 hours.
Why don't we come together as a team and just, work together?
Why are you looking at me when it was him? He's doing it. I'm trying.
Right, don't make me grab your ears again.
So, what I'm going to say is, you go into the hotel.
Yeah,
It's as I
led
say,
by Mardy.
reasonably nice hotel. You go up. They've booked 2 rooms for you. There are 5 beds, and there's 2 in one room, 3 in the other room. Up to you how you use them. They overlook the Murnig headquarters.
Fantastic.
And as you arrived, it was sort of 5:30, and everywhere you look are little gnomes a lot of them in suits, all sort of hurrying home at the end of a day of evil deeds.
Evil do deeds. Evil do deeds.
Evil!
They're the Murnigs.
Evil do deeds.
I reckon we need to get some rest up, but we should take a watch. And one person stays up for a couple of hours and we watch that tower meticulously for the next 8 hours. That's the time that we want to be getting in there. And then we do the plan tomorrow. So watch for the first day, then we do the heist. You got a disguise kit, don't you?
Yeah.
Right. Put your hood up, hide the hooves. Tritons are like around here and stuff. You're blue. Just make yourself look a bit fishy.
Alright.
Squirt, you're fine as you are.
So,
she's
in a ninja suit.
has Flight said anything? I can imagine Flight
No.
just being silent.
She's been practicing her sneaking. Absolutely been practicing.
I like the idea of this small carriage every so often when someone goes, "Where's Flight?"
Yeah.
And you just hear her
She's
giggling.
changed. Yeah.
And Lahan will just there with this. So the communal area of this bar
Yeah.
sort of is overlooking the communal.
So your rooms
Yeah.
are overlooking.
Our rooms are overlooking.
The actual sort of restauranty bar bit is actually just in. There's no windows.
Yeah.
It's windowless. It's
So
in
I'm
the middle.
feeling
of
like
the
they're
floor.
going to set up like a sort of stakeout situation where like one of the rooms is where they sort of watch from and the other room is where they rest.
Oh yeah. There's a restroom and a business room. We've
Yeah.
had the 2 rooms. One is if you're in that room, you are purely just watching the tower, and if you're in the other room, you can rest up and do what you need to do to prepare.
I need shoes.
You need some shoes?
I need because if I'm being a Triton, I need shoes because I need to cover sort of those.
Oh, right, okay, because you got hooves.
Yeah.
Oh, but they're lovely hooves.
Oh, they are. I do like polish and everything, and like the whole.
Do you know what I was going to ask? Because they were very, very well looked after.
Thank you. I might be from the plugger, but I do know how to look after myself. But yeah.
I don't mean to be insensitive, but how would you wear shoes?
I mean,
Well-
we could fashion something, couldn't we?
I'd like, just get like a normal pair of shoes. Make sure it's something that sort of can be strapped and tightened a bit. Stuff the sort of toe with something, I don't know. And then I could just
Is
shove
the
my hooves in
cloak not long enough to, cover it enough?
Yeah, but you're gonna walk in front, aren't you? And it's like.
Also, clip-clop noise.
No, hang on. I can help with this. I can help with
Stick
this.
some foam to the underside.
I can help with this. So
Do it too.
I can do it too.
Yes.
The wee one, not the babber, but the wee one gave me an idea. Right.
That's my daughter, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. And she's gonna put on her goggles, put her circular glasses in front of the goggles. Like, you might want to shield your eyes a bit. And like it will look like a montage in a movie where somebody's making something in a workshop, with blowtorches and stuff.
I like the idea that there's a montage going on while you are, but everyone else is just moving in normal time.
Yeah. Does her own montage, and she is going to create you a special pair of shoes that make your feet look like they're Triton feet, but they adapt perfectly to your
Oh my
hooves.
god, I love that.
And that is the creation spell.
Oh my.
Lovely, another level 5 spell.
Yep.
Yeah,
Used
just-
well.
just-
Used for
well.
clothes.
Well, if we're not,
rest.
if we're not attacking people
Yeah,
as well.
I mean, sure, that's what
Yeah.
you think.
Yeah, man.
Sure, fair play. No. You've got, basically, what I'm going to say is you've got 24 hours. Yeah, you're going to wait till the next day.
Yeah.
So you've got 24 hours. You don't have to role play a whole 24 hours. Because, it's a 45-minute podcast where you get through it. But if there's stuff you want to, equipment you want to go and source, or what information are you looking for around?
So Han's gonna go, he's gonna pop out to a shop. He's gonna get himself a hood, but not like a thong cloak. Like those sort of like archery style collar ones, straps under, but it's just the hood.
Yeah.
The rest of his body is just on full display, but it's just the hood.
Lovely.
Stealthing.
I would like to go out and get some healing potions.
Welcome to the Southern Wastes. No potions.
Fucker. Of course, no magic.
No
Piss.
magic.
Fucker. Okay, well then that's not good.
Have they got any, just medicines?
Yeah,
from
like-
science?
There's so
like bombs.
Calpol?
We need Calpol for the babber. Calpol, please.
What the dwarves are very good at is surgery.
Okay.
So if
Wow.
you want,
Wow, that's a very aggressive take to it. What
Well-
about a cold?
they don't do any. So they would do no herbal remedies, nothing like that. And because in this world, people haven't really got onto chemistry. Their basic options are surgery or nothing.
I mean,
Could we go out and get some stuff to do stitching and a little bit, just if we get any wounds?
like a medic's pack.
Like
Like
yeah.
a non-magical medic pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You've got medics back, yep.
we'll go out with that, and I'm gonna as she's gonna do that, she's gonna grab Blue, come with to Blue, and it's just gonna be venting.
Yeah.
It's like fucking hell, it's doing my fucking head in. Like I knew he was gonna react badly, and I knew he was gonna be like this, but it's fucking annoying, and I don't like it when people have been dragging me down to his level because he's the one being childish. I'm not starting it, and oh god.
She's just gonna be there yeah, right. I know. Just letting her vent, letting her get it all out.
So the cloak gold piece is
Cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Medics pack, 5 silver pieces.
I have that. I've no idea how much money I've got. I think I've got at least 5 gold pieces, so I know
Rothgon
that's
handed you over his 1,000 gold pieces he was carrying.
He did not.
He did!
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Is that in?
Well, off camera.
Off camera. Okay.
And as the pitons were hit to the ground, he was like, "Oh, don't forget this."
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, no, I do
I
actually.
totally remember that happening.
Otherwise, guys, like there's 1,000 gold pieces left in hell.
I have enough. I will definitely
Okay,
go for this.
I'll have a little think about the 1,000 pieces.
If Lady Macbeth can die off stage.
Sure. Do either of you want anything?
Flight is absolutely doing shopping.
What's the flight one?
She's going to go and find. So, having heard back from previous Adventures 8, there's no magic stuff.
Yeah.
She's going to go and find a jeweler's.
Okay.
And she will see if there's diamonds.
Ooh.
The jeweler has diamonds. Yeah.
Nice. She will ask how much extra it is for him to smash them up to little bits.
He has some diamond dust.
He does.
Oh.
She'll put a pouch on the counter, and like she's gonna try and and she looks like a kid. She knows that, so she's gonna try and act a bit more important. Like it's not a big thing. Just put the pouch
Is
on
she
the
still dressed as a
counter.
ninja?
She's still dressed as a ninja. And she's just gonna put the pouch in there, as much as I can have.
What's in the pouch?
There is 250 platinum pieces.
Oh.
So make 2,500 gold. She got that. That's way back from the
The
giant.
Shasta.
No, this is from the giant.
Urga.
Urga, yeah, that we raided
Yeah.
his stash. She's
You
been
raided
raiding
his
it.
stash.
Yeah.
Flight kept it, and Blue just gave it all to the Rakshasa.
But you get it back, didn't he?
No.
Oh, good job, Rothgon had 1,000 gold pieces on his person.
But you're just like you're going to give 2,500
Gold pieces.
gold
And
pieces.
she wants that equivalent of as much diamond dust as she can.
He has. Do a perception check.
Ooh, not bad. Perception. 23.
He pushes you back an amount of diamond dust. You don't feel like it's 2,500 pieces worth.
Okay, so yeah, she'll sort of eye it up and she'll make a bit of a play of like looking at it and like umming and ahhing. And then she'll just sort of reach into the pouch whilst keeping her eyes on this diamond dust and just sort of rummage around and then take a handful of about 10 platinum pieces back out. And she'll look at the guy and just nod.
Yeah, I like your style. Yeah, and you've got 2,000 gold pieces worth of diamond dust for mechanical purposes.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So Lahan, when he got back from the hood, he went straight to the workroom, the watch out room, and he's doing the first watch out. Where's Mardi?
Mardi, so she's stayed in the rooms with the baba.
Oh, okay.
I mean, most of the time Blue kind of keeps her with her, but if
Oh
you're
no,
on-
actually, yes, Mardi will want to go and buy some sugar.
Yeah.
Mardi can buy sugar. How much sugar does Mardi want to buy?
Mardi needs about 1 kilogram.
I mean, that's it. Yes, fine.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Pop out, there's a grocery store, buy a
Kilogram of sugar.
I mean,
Pop.
these things will be happening the following day
Yep.
because most shops
Okay,
will be
yeah.
closed.
So a kilogram of sugar and a pot.
Yep.
She will also buy some kindling.
Cool. Where's she lighting this fire?
She's gonna. Well, she can do. So she's a forge cleric. So she's got like a certain control over fire. So she was just going to do it in the room. In the workroom. She's not using the kindling for it. She's using magical fire.
Right. Okay.
The kindling is so that she can snap it into little lollipop sticks.
Lovely.
So that she can heat the sugar and make some more lollipops.
Right. She's spending her time making more.
She's
lollipops.
spending her time
Cool.
making more lollipops.
And so Lahan will be having a similar type rant as what Oriana had. And it's like, well, how am I supposed to know if she was even in on it or not? Maybe her and my dad agreed about this and I wasn't told nothing about anything.
Oh yeah. She's just making the grandma. Oh yes, of course. Oh, I understand.
So the last 20
Not
years
listening.
could potentially be lying and somehow that's my fault.
I also, one thing as well, I forgot, because Oriana wants to buy some actual daggers. Just
Okay.
bog standard daggers, because she lost both of hers in various shenanigans in the last sort of few weeks. No, whatever, pre-hell. And so yeah, so she wants to buy just two standard just daggers.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of weapons you can buy. and you can buy. All the daggers basically will do the same amount of daggering. It just depends how ornate you want them. If you just want real bog standard daggering.
She might go a little bit
Yeah.
fancy. Yeah, I mean, she's. I think this cloak has kind of made her go. She's. I think she's getting used to maybe potentially like a slightly more kind of luxury life. Like she's got this like nice cloak she's just been given to her, and she's like, I actually really like.
So
it.
you
So
see
she
some
probably gets
daggers
it
in a window,
Yeah.
and they have sort of semi-precious stones in them, and they're 50 gold pieces each.
I mean, I can't afford that, so no.
Ha!
That's just nah, just
So
straight.
you can have some sort of medium range, really just nice, sort of with a sort of steel handle, really nicely engraved, for 20 gold pieces for the pair.
For a pair, 20 for a pair. I reckon I could, but that's leaving me quite short. But I feel like I ain't gonna need money where I'm going, so yeah, all right, yeah. I think I'm gonna get a lot more use out of daggers than I am out of the 20 gold, like going forward.
Can you do a
Plus there's chance for some
deception check?
perception.
Deception. Is deception a thing? Am I making that up?
No, deception's the thing.
Yeah, deception checks a thing. Oh, that's pretty good actually. Oh fuck me. Okay, that's a nat 1, so
Yeah.
8.
Okay.
It's a nat 1.
It's an 8 though. It's an 8. You are on your way back, and you realise there is a couple of dwarves following you.
Okay. Well, okay. So I'm in my sort of Triton disguise. I'm
Yep.
gonna do something that's gonna really annoy Stephen now. Hey mate, you're right. You're following me, guys.
Yeah. So, what? Who are you?
What are you talking about? Who are you? Why are you following me?
And they're looking you up and down. Okay, on your way. And they turn around. And
That's a
walk off.
deception at advantage.
Their perception was poor.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You got away with that? Cool. Okay. So has everyone sort of done everything they want to do with their 24 hours? I'm assuming you all took
gave
a long
all
rest.
of the money, all of her money away. So
Does that mean we've all had a long rest in that
Yes.
time?
24 hours. You've been watching it. What you've realised is that, as Goldie said, yeah, the building is. I mean, you see at 5 o'clock, it is sort of like an exodus, and by 7. You didn't see anyone come out after sort of 7 o'clock. What you have seen.
Oh, and I was like, does anyone have a telescope or like binoculars?
I
Because
mean-
Blue would have been like wanting to like set up and sort of like be full on focused on the heisting.
Oh, you
This
want
is
some
her second
some goggles, do you?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Marty will lend the goggles.
Cool. So Blue will have been like perched at the window, goggles on, like taking notes. Like this is her second attempt at a heist, finally going well.
So what you've seen is as the front atrium. It's a big sort of glass atrium. There's a couple of security guards on a desk there. But what you've also noticed is going around the back of the building are carts that turn up full, exit empty. And what you've seen as well sporadically through the night is torches within light in the building, like people are patrolling around.
What was in the carts that were being delivered?
It looked, I mean, they're covered, but your assumption would be that they are supplies, goods coming in for manufacturing.
So, I reckon best way in is to get into a supply car. We get literally lifted into the building. That's half the job done. It's how to actually become supplies.
How do we become supplies?
And with that, that's the question I'll leave you with this
Oh.
morning. How do you become
How do we become
supplies?
supplies?
Just think about that.
It's going to be the name of the
we find value within ourselves and realise that we have the power to be whatever we want to be.
Was that a good enough cliffhanger?
How do we become
So
supplies?
the last episode had a mysterious figure.
And now we're all stuck with a
philosophical question.
philosophical yet slightly daft question.
So, Hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Do all the YouTube things. And go out into the world and roll the damn dice.
Marty asks folks to use inside voices. Got no time for young folks jibber jabber. Lama Sass might be an ancient god, but she's also a cute little babber. Murnig's a bad seed, they evil do deeds. The Von Ryder kids keep throwing wobblers. If you can learn the creation spell, you'll save a fortune on cobblers.
Oh, is every magical going to be in Marty style?
No.